What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another Kajabi video. And today we're going to talk about how you can actually sell sheet music or really any digital files on your Kajabi website. So if you watch my channel for a length of time, you probably know that I'm in the composing orchestration niche. I do a lot of tutorial content for musicians and producers. But another thing I do is I also compose music. And I also use my Kajabi website for selling my sheet music. So I want to walk you through that process today. And again, if you're not a composer or musician yourself, but you still want to see my workflow for selling digital files on my site, I think this video will be helpful to illustrate that. So when you go onto my website, christophersiu.com, this is how I've laid it out. I have my lead magnet at the very top. They can click it and it takes them to a landing page where they can enter in their details. But let's say you want to see the rest of the site, right? So we have the bio, we have my portfolio, and then my services here, and then some testimonials at the bottom. But at the very top, if you want to see my sheet music, you can actually click that tab. So I have it as a separate tab, sheet music, and now it takes them to where I host my sheet music. So you can see I have a recital that I've hosted, and then you can either purchase the entire set of scores for $50 because I basically wrote 10 pieces of music and I can sell them all for a single price, or you can purchase the individual scores like so. So let's go behind the scenes a little bit and take a look at how that works. So the first thing is in your Kajabi backend, you want to go into the website tab, and instead of going to design where you would usually customize the website and the pages and stuff, you actually want to go down to navigation. So in navigation is where you can customize all those different tabs at the top that you saw, sheet music, coaching, courses, whatever it might be. And here you can see these are the different items that I have in my main menu, right? The sheet music being the third one. Now, of course, you can drag and drop. You can customize it however you like. So if we click edit for the sheet music one, you can see what it comes with. You can name the tab whatever you want. And then here I've linked it to a specific URL. In this case, it's christophersiu.com/moments, which is actually its own dedicated landing page, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But that's how you can customize and add your own tabs. So we can add another one. Let's say add, we can add another link. This one, let's say, would be online business course. And then here you can actually put in the landing page or URL in to the actual product itself. So it's very customizable, as you can see. Okay. So that's how you would do it there. And then it shows up on your actual website itself. Now, taking a quick look at the landing page, this literally is just a landing page. So I called it Moments in Time Sheet Music. And let's take a look at the back end of how this works. So I have a heading and a subheading, as you can see, right? And then right under that, I have the actual YouTube video that's embedded into the landing page. So I copied the link from YouTube, pasted it here into this video embed section on this section. And then right beneath that, I have the call to action button right here, which says purchase the entire set for $50. And the call to action leads to a specific URL, and that is an offer. Okay, and we'll take a look at that in a second. Then these are all sort of the same. If they want to purchase the individual scores for $10 each, they certainly can. If they click one of those buttons, let's take a look at the call to action. You can see the URL takes them to another offer for that specific score. This one as well. Let's look at the second one, Child's Play. Again, a different offer, right? So looking at those offers, here you go. This is the offer for the complete score set, where I sell all 10 scores for $50, as you can see, right? Now you notice here in this offer, I actually don't have any products attached because this is not an online course. It's not a membership or a community or anything like that. It's just a digital file. It's a PDF of sheet music. So how do I do that? Well, it's actually under here at the very bottom, the automation section. So let's take a look at this automation. Let's open it up. And it says, when the offer is purchased, which is this one that I've created for the entire score set, then I send them an email, right? There's lots of different options here, but in this case, we're sending them an email because we want to deliver what we've promised. So the subject line is here's your scores. And then I say, thank you so much for your purchase. Your support means the world, right? And then I say, you can download the scores here. So they get this email, they can click that link to download the scores. And that's as simple as it is. Now you might be wondering what this link actually is. And it's actually a Google Drive link where I uploaded all my scores to this folder, right? And then within each of these scores, we have the full score, and then we have the piano and the other instruments right there. So that's how I do all my my digital file selling. Basically, I upload the file itself to Google Drive because I've upgraded to the 100 gigabytes a year plan, or basically 100 gigabytes a year in total. And then I link this file or this folder, whatever it is, to the email itself, right? I embedded that link into the text, and then that goes into the automation email that goes out when they purchase this software. Again, notice there's no specific products, which is great because on Kajabi, your products count up to a certain limit, right? So here, with unlimited offers, you can sell really as many digital files as you want, and they do not count towards the product limit, which is awesome. So no products here. It really is just that one offer that's being sold, and everything is attached to Google Drive after that, right? And so yeah, that's the landing page. Again, you can have as many call to actions, as many videos as you want, but just make sure the call to action is actually linking to either a page or the offer itself. And then again, you can post it on your website, which is what I did here under the navigation tab for the website design. And that's pretty much it. It's actually really simple. You could actually get even simpler than this, right? Like you could have a tab at the very top that just takes them to directly an offer page like this. If we take a look at the checkout, right? You could have a button that takes them directly to a checkout page. So you don't even need a specific landing page and call to action buttons. You can take them directly to a checkout page, and they can pay directly. But I kind of just like to give them that flexibility because this was a specific recital where I wrote a bunch of different pieces, and I wanted to give them the option of purchasing, either individual files or a bundle of them all together for a discounted price, basically 50% off. So that's pretty much it. You can see it's very flexible. You can do essentially anything you want when it comes to selling, not just digital products, but coaching, communities, all that stuff. And yeah, personally, I've been using Kajabi for my entire business for many years. So if you're curious about the platform, you want to try it for yourself as a composer or just as a creator in general to sell your knowledge, to put out knowledge into the world and then monetize it on the back end through a very simple platform, I can highly recommend Kajabi's platform for what they do. And so I've been using it for quite a few years now. And if you're interested, they usually give you a 14-day free trial on their website. But if you use my link down below in the description, christophersiu.com/Kajabi, then I can get you an extended 30-day free trial. So that's more than double what they give you on their page. And I'll give you 2 bonus mini courses as a thank you. Kajabi in 30 days, which you'll get access to immediately after signing up for your free trial. And that will walk you through step-by-step how to build your business on Kajabi. And yeah, you can start earning an income right away just by following those steps. And the second mini course is called Content Marketing for Creatives. And this one is one where I'll show you the exact business model I'm using to, again, put out free content and knowledge into the world and then monetize it on the back end. It's a very scalable model. It's very generosity based. And so you'll walk through that exact method that I use to do that business model. And so, yeah, you'll receive this second mini course after you become a paying member of Kajabi. You can just send me your receipt of your first month's purchase or your annual receipt, and I'll grant you manual access to that second course as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.